up, what up, what up? It's your boy Kevin Johnson here to give you just one man's opinion.
And I am nobody who's somebody, Penelope.
And welcome to Unsolicited Advice. Yeah.
Pop, pop.
Oh man, here again to give another week of just something for y'all to think about, something for you to talk about while you're sitting at the water cooler at your job, man. Just some topics we got on our minds. People been reaching out to us, so we're gonna get to that in a second. But you know we always start with
our reading.
So let's see what the word got to say. All right.
Get to it, Pastor.
All right then. Today's scripture.
Say it.
It's coming from the book of 1 Samuel. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 Samuels, but we talking about the first one. 1 Samuel 12:16. It reads, "Now then, stand still and see this great thing the Lord is about to do before your eyes." What? Just stand still. Stand. What do you do? Stand. That's my boy. All right, shout out to Dr. Clark. I don't know why I went there, but it was there. Stand still and see. All right, then let's see how we tie this into our topic today. Our topic today is when are you being pushed enough? You know, what is it going too far?
Cross
boundaries. What is that line?
You crossed the line, my brother and my sister.
What they say? You a habitual line stepper. How many times you gonna keep stepping over that line? Because you know the Bible will tell you, turn the other cheek 70 times 7.
I'm getting the crick in my neck.
I only got 2 cheeks.
I can't. But God, He know how I roll.
He know how you roll.
Push a couple buttons too many times. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Man.
I think Sheldon, my daddy, God rest his soul, will surface.
Was your dad a thug? Did he teach you? Was he a patient person, or was he more the type that pop off?
He was crazy.
All right, then fair enough. You come from a crazy family. My dad, my dad Tyrone Johnson. Oh, he pop off. I got a lot of patience from my mother.
But see, I'm not used to it, so that's why at first I thought I was going crazy. But, with, being a healer and being an empath, I'm also being shook by other people's energy. So a lot of times I don't be understanding what's going on. And then I was like, oh, this is your stupidity. I'm reflecting you, so you mad at you because this is not my spirit. I was trying to figure out, like, what the heck? But I just noticed now, before, I guess things just slide. And again, like I said before, people were just, you too nice, or you gullible or naive, and then it's gone from one extreme to another. Like, what you say to me? Like, what the heck? And it's.
Oh, I see them eyebrows. I see your eyebrows. Your eyebrows are friendly now, but I can see when you get that nerve, when we start talking about certain topics.
Like, what you not gonna do? Like I stayed at this one job because I was like, this manager knows me and she could put up with me. Right. Like when I get to popping off, I should have been fired a long time ago.
Yeah.
And she just looked at me. She was like, damn, Penelope, you just gonna make people respect you. You damn right. She was like, you can't.
But apparently you know where to go. I mean, like, you can do what you have to do when you get fired because you know there's a line.
Because I wasn't even though I was setting the record straight with that person. I worked in customer service. Basically, I've been cooked for a long time. I worked in a movie theater. And I went to the movie theater because I said I would never work for nobody else doing massages. I would just take my chances as an entrepreneur, but I still got to pay my bills. And me and my kids love going to the movies. I'm like, happy people go to the movies.
Yeah.
Shit. Like y'all actors out there,
ooh.
y'all need the most disrespectful people come to watch y'all movies. Nasty, inconsiderate, entitled, ridiculous people come to the movie theater. Like I don't even know what Mickey and Minnie Mouse go through, and that's Disneyland. Everybody's supposed to be happy who go to Disneyland, but I would look at these people and I'd be like, who you talking to? Like, just because I'm in the business of service, I am not your servant.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I'm saying? So,
say that one more time.
Just because I'm in the business of service, I am not your servant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it takes a lot to deal with people. And then you have a person talking about the customer is always right. No, you're not. You's a freaking hot mess.
So put like this at your job then. So when is it too much? When does a customer going back saying the customer's always right? Because clearly you worked in customer service, which I have too.
Right. So
most people don't go mad at me because I'm big. I'm big and I'm opposing.
And you know how to like change it and you know, direct it. So
I put the face on.
I had one situation where I'm telling her the rules and regulations of the movie theater, and obviously she doesn't agree. Bitch, just give me my ticket. Oh. Okay. And then I just sat
Was she
there.
assistant?
Yes. And I just sat there and she was like, hello? I was like, I'm not giving you anything. I was like, I'll go get the manager. So then I told the manager, I said, look at here. This person wants movie tickets to blah, blah, blah. She called me a bitch. That ain't my name.
Right.
So you got two choices. You can give her tickets and I'm going home.
Ooh.
Or you could tell her to have a nice day.
Mm.
So she looked at the person and she was like, oh, we don't do that here. You have a nice day.
Oh, that's what's up.
You ain't gonna give me my motherfucking tickets. Not here. We don't do that. You're not about to come in this establishment.
See Toy Story 4 somewhere else, bitch.
But I couldn't believe that. But that manager right then and there showed me that I was valued, that I was important. Because if it was more important to sell those tickets to those persons who just disrespected me, then I was ready to go. Like I was like, I don't need to be here. Yes, I need to pay my bills, but I'm not about to put up with disrespect. So I can appreciate her so much, and I stayed as long as I could. But then when I saw my spirit, I was like, I'm about to catch a case. I need to quit.
Well, that seems like a good vector point, at least to start with. You know what I'm saying? When it's crossing the line too much, when you start to feel devalued. I mean, I feel like I can agree with that 100%. Because I mean, even as a customer, when I will cross the line is when I feel devalued. You know what I mean? If I go somewhere and my money just as good as somebody else, and not saying in your situation, no, but if I go somewhere and I'm spending money just like these other people don't spend the money, and you not coming in taking care of me, hey, I'm that person. I'm direct, bro. Hey, bro, what's the problem here? Mm-hmm. I mean, you brought them 3 and 4 glasses of water. I'm still thirsty over here at a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem crossing the line there. I mean, one of my favorite. I don't think you should go to rap for all of your life points and your golden nuggets, but somebody said, and making your point, me crossing the line some of the time, they cross it with pride. And that's real, my nigga. Shout out to Weezy F Baby. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne. And sometimes you gotta cross the line, you know, to get your point made. The squeaky wheel is the one that gets the oil.
I feel like you can articulate that. When you get to the point where you gotta put your hands on somebody, you need to walk away. You know,
you from the east side, man. You can talk about assault. We gotta put your hand on somebody.
It's time to walk away because it's and just like a lot of things that I move. So the flip side, being an entrepreneur, working for yourself. I've done Lyft, I've done DoorDash. I was getting into it now with the merchants. I was like, damn, like this foolishness and fuckery is everywhere.
Everywhere.
So I'm up here saying, okay, do you have this, and this? It's in the bag. Did you put everything in the bag? No, it's in the bag. Okay, you can take 2 seconds of your time to make sure I go over this checklist because I can't look in their bag. Right. It's different when I'm the cook because I made the food. I'm just the DoorDasher. I'm just the deliverer. I cannot look at their food.
Right.
I have a checklist. So then you can have somebody holler in the back. If the customer got a problem, we miss them, they can call up here. Hold up. This person just paid $50 for their food. And they have already waited 35 minutes longer because you said this order was ready 45 minutes ago.
All right.
So now I got to take this food to this person on the chance that everything that might be in that bag. And the only person who will get hurt by it is me, because I ain't gonna get no tip.
Right.
And I was like, it's not just my customer, it's your customer. So I said, okay, I'm gonna let DoorDash know about you, because you are a partner with DoorDash. And
Did you go off on them though?
Yeah, I let them know. I said, I'm gonna let DoorDash know that you don't want to comply, and DoorDash needs to sever ties with you. And then they looked in the bag, and without fail, they forgot something. And then as I'm leaving out, he was like, oh, this too. All that, when all you had to do was take 2 seconds to make sure all the food was in there, napkins and silverware and all that stuff or whatever, so this customer can have a good experience. So I'm like, okay, so now it was the customers, now it's the merchant, so now I'm doing Lyft. Now I got people, unfortunately, of different races getting in my car, talking to me in a type of way. Do we need to cancel this?
Yeah.
Oh, is there a problem? Oh, yes. Because what you're not gonna do is make me feel uncomfortable in my car.
Not in my shit.
In my car. Even though you're paying for this ride, you're not gonna disrespect me in my car. And it was like, oh no, I'm sorry, I just had a bad day. I get that, I understand that. And so I had to let them know that I'm not that desperate for your $15 or $16 or and I had 5 stars. That you gonna disrespect me in my own car.
I don't give a damn about these 5 stars. I got 5 knuckles.
You stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't resort to violence all the time.
It says people who can't fight.
Because you could beat somebody's ass and they still gonna do the same thing.
Not to me, they won't. They may put it on somebody else. They gonna think twice though before they come to care with that. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess the main thing is, people, y'all need to start looking at yourself, and reflect on yourself. I don't know. I think it's just in some people. They just wake up like, I'm ready to start some shit today. Who can I fuck with today?
Is it Tuesday? It's time to fuck
Tuesday. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, why isn't it in people to just be kind?
Yeah, man.
And shine bright,
I mean, this is what I would say. Once again, this is to kind of bring up to a point. I think usually if somebody's popping off, it's not you. He may be the straw that broke the camel back, man. So if somebody pops off at you, if you can help it, if you can give them some space. As long as they don't go too far, understand that it really ain't about you. Most time, at least in my experience. That's what I find, and I ask somebody like, "What happened? What else? Man, you need me to beat somebody else up for you? Cause I know it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm amazing. So that's what I would say. Especially if you go off with somebody else. Put like this: even when I go off at somebody, it's because damn, this happened, and this happened, and this. And you know what I'm saying? I go off, and it's not really that person, this last person's fault. Really, it was some frustration built up. All right, man. I'm Kevin Johnson, man. Just one man's opinion.
And I'm nobody who's somebody, Penelope.
All right, man. We'll holla at y'all.
Peace.